For now, we continue learning a little bit of Kitzur Shulchan Aruch. So the Siman Beis, in Siman Beis, the Kitzur coins, Hilchos the Tallis Yadayim Shachris, the halachas of washing your hands in the morning. I think we all know there are two reasons why one has to wash your hands in the morning. The first reason is when you wake up in the morning, you're a Bariya Chadasha. You are a new person to serve Hashem, and therefore you have to wash your hands. And the Kitzur writes, this is similar to one who washes his hands before serving his creator, the Kohanim. The Kohanim in the morning, you have to wash your hands from a kiyar. Similarly, we wash our hands in the morning, and we learned this out from a pasuk. It's a din d'Rabbanan, but we learn it out from a pasuk of Erchatz b'nikoya and kapai v'tzavos mizachecha Hashem. I'll first wash my hands, then I will serve you Hashem. Lishmaya b'kol taida. What's the second reason? The second reason one has to wash their hands is because in the middle of the night, your neshama left your body, and when it comes back and you had a ruach, a tumah on your body is tummy, and the tumah leaves your body, but your fingers still have the tumah on it, and therefore you have to wash your hands in the morning. It is for this reason that the water with which you wash your hands is assumed to be tameh, and the Kitzur Shulchan Aruch discusses that you should be careful where you wash with that water. In our times, it's really not so relevant. You wash it in the sink, unless you wash next to your bed. Similarly, you should not walk dalet amos lechatzchila without washing your hands, and many are makel that your entire house is considered dalet amos. But one thing is particular: even if you don't have the water right next to your bed, you shouldn't be walking around your whole house. The first thing in the morning you do is you wash your hands. Interesting. We just said the first thing you do is you washing hands. The Kitzur does not say that. The Kitzur continues and he says the first thing you do in your morning is you put on your tzitzis. That's what the Kitzur says. Well, the first thing is you say Maidani. That's while you're still lying down. Now you get out of bed. It says the Kitzur, the first thing you do is you put on your tzitzis, says the Kitzur. If you put on your tzitzis right when you wake up, you have a problem. What's your problem? Your hands are dirty. Your hands are tummy. You can't make a bracha. So says the Kitzur, no problem. After you wash your hands, then you will make a bracha. The Mishnah Berurah disagrees. The Mishnah Berurah holds you should not put on your tzitzis right then for the reason that your hands are tummy. Rather, what should you do? First, wash your hands, then put on your tzitzis. If you're doing like the Kitzur, and really either way is fine, what's most important is number one, to wash your hands right away, and number two, to put on tzitzis right away. So for some people, if they don't put on the tzitzis right then, they're not going to put it on for who knows how long. For some people, if they don't wash their hands right then, they're not going to wash their hands for who knows how long. So one who's been spending the whole life putting on their tzitzis right away, when he tries to change, he forgets about the tzitzis entirely, and vice versa. So it's important to have both of these things right away, but it is important is that if one is washing their hands first and then putting on their tzitzis, the bracha is going to be slightly at a different time. If you're doing like the Kitzur, and you first put on tzitzis, then you go wash your hands, you can't make the bracha yet. Great. If you're doing like the Mishnah Berurah, that you first wash your hands and then you put on your tzitzis, then you would make the bracha before you put on the tzitzis. You would hold the tzitzis, make the bracha, and then put it on. But for anyone who is married, many people just make one bracha on their Tallis gadol in shul, and that patters up their Tallis cut and their tzitzis. Why do I say many people? It depends how much before davening you are getting dressed. If this is not, the Kitzur doesn't talk about this here, we'll get this eventually. If you're getting dressed and you're not going to daven for 2 hours, make a bracha on your tzitzis. If you're getting dressed and you're just going to go straight to daven, then you can make one bracha on your Tallis gadol and pater. What about all the cases in between? I said 2 hours and I said it right away. The cases in between are a little bit gray. They say b'shem Rav Eliashiv, you have about a half hour, approximately a half hour, which basically means if you're getting dressed and going straight to shul, you make one bracha on your Tallis. If you're not, then you make 2 brachas. Have a fabulous day.